Hey everyone, thanks for dancing with me today. If you're at home, just grab a chair or something sturdy like an ironing board that you can hold on to for barre. But first we're just going to start with a little bit of a warm-up. I find I need a little something before pliés, so we'll just warm up a little bit. Start with a few leg circles, opening up the hips. Use the neck too. Stretch up through the spine, left and right. A few arm circles, and over the hamstring. Rolling up. And go to all fours and just articulate the spine a little bit. So, cat and cow. And we're gonna do a quick glute activation. I learned this from my friend Kirsty Godzo, and I do it before every dance class basically. We're just gonna swing the leg out to the side 10 times. 3. And 10 big circles going forward. And the other way. Good. And just stretch it out a little bit. Okay, other side quickly. 10 to the side. 1, 2. Staying strong through the core. And 10 circles forward. And back. Good. Stretch it out. Okay. Let's plie. So, we'll always start with our left hand on your barre, starting in first position. And immediately, we want to start thinking about two things. One, the seat and hamstring, upper hamstring connection. In ballet, we don't want to be swaying back, but thinking tailbone pointing down. So that connection right there, really, really important. And two, like an inner thigh magnet. Every time we bend our knees, they resist back together like a magnet. So we'll do 2 pliés. I'd like to do a very simple arm, just low arm, 2. And 1 grand plié all the way down, pressing the heels through the floor. And we do a port de bras forward, rolling up through the spine, and just balance in first. I like to gaze sort of out and down for first position. Same thing in second position, same thing, arm down. And we're just starting to connect the breath, the arms, the legs, the eyes, the head. And then this one goes in towards the barre. And we balance in second, very out direct gaze. Fourth position, we go here. Arm down, same thing, 2 small ones. 1 all the way down. And we go away from the barre, stretching the side of the body. Balance, this crosses over, so we're direct. And last, 5th position, starting to open up that 5th. 2 demis, all the way down. And we're going to take a breath. It doesn't need to be big, just our first port de bras back. We open up the chest. And it's like you're going up and over a bar. So we're not in the lower back, but up and over. And we'll just balance in fifth. That's it. Here we go. Good. Shake it out. We'll go to the left side. Just remember the eyes and the hands relate to each other. So starting to have that connection, they follow one another. keep warming up the feet. So we'll start in first position. And going through the foot, it'll go demi, and this arm can just be down. Demi, point, demi, down. We plie in first, stretch the leg out to the front, and straighten that standing leg. Close first, tendu second, lower, plie, releve, hold, and then we reverse from the back. So it goes tendu, side, plie, releve. We'll go twice through. And this is a really nice practice for starting to transfer that weight. So we're in the center of the legs. When we extend that leg front, we're over to the standing side, and that seat and hamstring connection really kicks in as we stretch forward and we close. And just still working that arm. All right. And quickly before we go left, when we're doing that point, it's like we're going over the second toe. So not out towards the pinky, not winging towards the big toe. We want to think second toe. And here, starting to load the leg. So use that plie while it's slow before we go quick. Here we go. One more time. Okay, so we're going to go a bit faster with our tendus, starting from fifth position. And arm out to the side the whole time, and the rhythm is going to be 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And we're gonna do that to the front first. So 1, 2, and 3, and plie, side, same thing, in, plie, back, same thing, in, then we go brush to the back, front, front, one more, same thing back, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 1, Okay, we're gonna do 7 tendus for little ones, quick tempo, plie back. Our arm is going to be coming up and reversing. We do that 4 times. So we do those little tendus, plie, da 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 da, plie. Anything else? Oh, a teacher I had, Suzanne Farrell, used to say that tendu is like the rudder of a ship. It points you in the direction that you want to dance. So we want to be very precise with tendu front, right in front of the nose, side to side, back is behind the back of our head. So practice those directions. And we'll do it on the right first. Starting to activate the inner thigh. These little tendus, they're small. Just think inner thigh, in, plie. And this is like you're springing out of a jump. So we go plie, and that takes us to our next direction. So use that plie. We'll go to the left now. Okay, pas de cheval means step of the horse, and it's kind of like this motion. So we're going to practice. First, we sur le coup de pied. So you're wrapping the foot around the ankle, and this is a great way to practice shaping the foot. So when you extend it in tendu, it has the same shape. So we're going to move on to dégagé, which is just like those tendus, but off the ground. We start with wrap, close, 2 dégagés, in, sur le coup de pied, goes through, out to pas de cheval, piqué, piqué, and close. Piqué is like the floor is hot, so you want upwards motion into 5th. Same thing, side, back, and side. So very simple. Sur le coup de pied, and oops, sur le coup de pied, dégagé, pas de cheval, and same thing, we'll do back and side. So we want that pas de cheval is very long, so there's a good amount of music for that. So really think about the knee circling, and it stretches out, long, long line before it closes in. rond de jambe. Take your time, breathe, use all of your music. We're gonna lift the leg up through passe. So the toe draws up the front of the leg and it goes over the knee to extend back. We're in plie here. And the arm just is breathing with you, coming back. We do one big rond de jambe, opening the chest. And we don't let the shoulder go. Press down on the bar and it twists from the core. This way. We do 2, 4 more. You can use your arm here if you like. And we just brush through the front, knee back, open arabesque. That can be low. And we'll just reverse it. So we do over, over, one big one. Front, same thing, open the chest. 6 rond de jambes going this way, and we brush and bring it through. Last thing, a nice circular port de bras all the way down, side, and this, remember, we don't go into the lower back, up and over. Take a breath in, make this feel beautiful, and then the other way. When we go front, it's a flat spine over, so we don't want to go down this way. Flat spine, and we'll just finish. I should have said this before we went to the other side, but for next time, think about there's like a curiosity in that port de bras. As you're going around, we're not sort of just passively in our own world. Like, really, there's such a curiosity about where you are in your hand and all these things. So give it sort of that quality another time. Okay, so frappé means to strike, so it has a very explosive quality. And we're just gonna do 7 changing directions. So you can do it with a flex foot. That's how you often learn it, or coming back to that sur le coup de pied every time, which is what I'm gonna do. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold 8. Then we go side, side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold side, back, 4, 5, 6, front, side, 5, 6, 7. Okay? So we keep going in the direction, but the 7th one holds 1 count 8 before we go, and really show the hold. Don't sort of just keep going. And if you get confused about what direction, just do the next one, just keep going. It's pretty quick, so really think about that quality, striking a match. And we don't see any tension on top. That's like the hardest part about ballet, is there might be a lot going on under the surface, like swans, like a lot going on under the surface of the water, but on top we don't see it, okay? Done. It's like you don't breathe. Okay. Done. Slow it down again. Adagio, not my personal forte. But we're gonna start in 5th, and this is, again, slow. Use all of your music. Even if you're concentrating, there's still life in the eyes. And we're gonna do a développé, so we go through sur le coup de pied, up the front of the leg through passe, and it heel forward stretches out to the front, plie on the standing leg, and we straighten, close. Let's do inside leg back, same thing. And then one to the side. This one, let's bend over towards the leg, close back, and a port de bras back. Just reverse that same thing. So we go up, plie, stretch, close, inside leg, effacé, and aside, we bend towards the leg. Now we close front and we port de bras. If there's music, let's do a balance in passe. Good, shake it out. And one thing I like to think about if Adagio or legs like this isn't your thing, just thinking about how you can focus on, what's happening up here. So maybe the leg is low and that's just fine, but there's a lot going on in this world. And also that plie, as we straighten, thinking about that, we talked about the hamstring seat connection is how you'll stay on that leg. So if we were doing this in the center, that would be how we aren't moving around like this, but really strong on that standing leg. So think about down through the floor. Let's go to the left. Last time. Okay, last combination at the bar. From fifth position, you can put your hand on your hip for this. We're just gonna do 8 little swings, brushing through first, just to let the hip go. 7, 8, close front. Grand Battement, AKA kick. We brush through Tendu, through Dégagé, all the way up. So you can keep it 90 degrees if you like. Arm to the side, one side, one back. 2 quick inner thighs. So in and in. Then we just reverse it. So 8 swings. 1 back, side, front, and in and in. Let's just flip around and go to the other side right away, and then we can get off the bar. Okay, let's take a little break. Okay, I'm all warm. Thanks for coming. Hope you feel good and warmed up, and come dance with me again.